So, if like me you were a bit of a cheapskate when you bought your van roof skylight and you're a bit hot under the collar about it, then this vent fan hack may cool you down a bit. Okay, so if like me you're a bit of a cheapskate and didn't spend 300 to 350 quid on one of these bad boys, which is the Rolls Royce of Skylight fans, the Max Air fan, it's remote control, it's got a fan going in and out, you can have it set so you can have it open when it's raining. I bought just a simple Fiamma vent, 400mm square. It was about 60 quid, so a hell of a lot cheaper. But you know what? I wish I'd had a fan sometimes, because I cook smelly food sometimes, and then in the summer it's nice to have some air coming in. So this hack solved this problem for me, and it might be of use to you. Basically what I did is I fitted a car radiator fan into the aperture for the vent, and it's done a really good job. The beauty of those car radiator fans is they go both ways. I didn't know that. You swap the polarity and they'll go both ways. So with a selector switch you can get it go into forward or reverse. In other words, sucking air out of the van if you've been doing some smelly cooking, or bringing fresh air in. So what do you need? Mine cost about 13 quid off of eBay. It's a 7-inch fan. You're also going to need a way to control the speed. You just can't do it with a variable resistor. You've got to have what's called a pulse width modulation circuit, PWM. They're about sort of 4 to 5 quid off eBay. But I wanted ones with numbers on so I could see the percentage of speed. That was about 7 or 8 quid. It was not big money. And what I'll do is at the end of this video, I'll put a schematic diagram showing how to wire it up, and just enough information that you can do your searches. A couple of switches, one to turn it on and off, and another one to select the direction, either air in or air out. So here's my control panel for my roof vent. The middle one's simply an on off switch. The right one's a selector switch to put the air going out or put the air coming in. And the left hand one's the PWM controller. It's a pulse width modulation controller. I've gone all fancy, got one with numbers attached. So I can actually see how fast I've got it. 43%, 57%, 75%, all the way down to 47%, 18%, tick over at 6%.
So let's take a look on how I fix that in then. Now I've taken the screen off so you can get a better look, and first thing we can see is that my skylight needs a damn good clean. Now before we zoom in and have a look at the actual how it's actually fixed up there, another reason I like this hack better than the actual Maxar Rolls Royce job is because actually it doesn't obscure much of the actual skylight. It's still loads of light coming in. It's not taking much real estate, which is really good. And the good thing about these fans is they come with fitting brackets on them, so it was quite easy just to find a way of fitting it into the structure of the Fiamma vent, so no problem at all. And you can, if I zoom in here, you can see how I've actually screwed it on. So let's see it working, shall we?
Okay, so I've got it on 12%, and you see it's set so that it's air going in. Have a look, ticking over very slowly there. Just got the roof vent cracked a little bit, so that might be how you want to sleep in the summer. Just have that roof vent cracked open a little, and nice and gentle. Okay, 90%. I don't know if you can hear me over the roar of the fan. That's like a tornado coming in now. Both signs flapping away there. Turning it down. And this is another reason I like this hack better than the Rolls Royce Maxar. You can get a lot more air transfer. It's a great hack.
Okay, just a little bit more about these radiator fans. In the cheapest chip on eBay, mine was a 7-inch. And you'll see on the label here it says 80 watts, which is about 6.5 amps at 12 volts, isn't it? When I was first playing with this hack on the bench, I had a 5 amp PWM controller, and sure enough it was struggling to start. I could get it going, but to start very slowly and work my way up. And in fact, I think the surge start ampage on these fans is more like sort of 7 or 8 amps. So make sure you get plenty of capacity in your PWM controller. Mine's a 12 amp, so there's loads of capacity there. I mean, they are cheap, so don't skimp on that one. So there you go. I mean, really, it's a really good hack. I'm just so glad I didn't rip my Fiamma out and buy an expensive Max Air, because actually I think this is a better solution for me. So what I'll do is at the end of the vid, after these obligatory like and subscribe page, I've got a rough schematic diagram to show you what the whole thing looks like, but you've probably worked it out. And if you have a go, I hope it works for you. Catch you later.